Commanders Bucks at Tampa. I can't believe this is the Sunday Night Football game. Fox must have put out a ton of money to make sure to get the Eagles-Packers game.
Their muscles.
You know what it's for? We get to watch Mike Evans and Marshawn Lattimore on Sunday Night Football.
It's gonna be a fight.
Yeah, there's
gonna be a boxing match.
Bucks Commanders. The Bucks are a 3-point favorite. The over-under's at 50.5. Dylan, I know you see that 5 in the playoffs, and you go, "Oh my gosh, I'm gonna cry."
Can I be honest?
You like the over too, huh?
Kind of like the over. I don't think it's high enough. Listen, the Commanders defense, this is a big Connor game in my mind. This is put up or shut up. All I hear, the Commanders can't wait to bet against them in the playoffs. And you were a big anti-Bucks guy heading into the year. I am dying to know, Connor, what are you going to do in this matchup? This is your Super Bowl.
So I went into this, and I'm always hesitant. Rookie quarterback, Jaden Daniels' first postseason start. I can't believe I'm doing this. He's the best quarterback the Bucs have played in weeks, and I don't think this Bucs defense is even as mediocre as they've been looking the last few weeks. Listen to this. I'm taking the Commanders +3 with the points here. I think they win outright. Who are the quarterbacks the Bucs have played the last few weeks? Rattler, love Bryce Young, but he looked terrible in that game. Cooper Rush, Herbert was the only good one they played. He put up 40 points. O'Connell and Ritter, Bryce again, Tommy DeVito, Brock Purdy with no weapons. Those are the quarterbacks the Bucs have played the last 8 weeks. So, yeah, you would look at the Bucs defense. Sure, they've been fine, but the Commanders are sitting at 4th in EPA per play, and they will push the pace here. I was so ready to bet against Washington this playoffs. I've been begging for it. The Bucs defense is a perfect matchup for Jaden Daniels, and I think the Commanders went out right here. And it hurt me to do that. It really did. But I think Jaden Daniels' greatest strength is against the blitz. He evades pressure. He was in the top half of the league against the blitz and has been great against zone coverage. The Bucs blitz the second most in the NFL. I think this game sets up perfectly for Daniels to have a game, and I like the Commanders.
In week 1, Tampa Bay blitzed Washington 47% of snaps. Daniels went 5 for 9, 45 yards, and 2 sacks on those snaps.
Week 1? When was that?
Oh, Karter, Ben, what am I hearing? This is a Connor guy ever since week 4. I can't wait to bet against the Commanders in the playoffs.
I said that against the Bucs too.
Yeah, he said that about the
Bucs. Connor's hated both of these teams, frankly.
Yeah.
I know he hated, for Connor, it was like a couple of years ago when the Vikings played the Giants, In Connor's mind, oh, man, I have to pick one of these teams to win. I wanted to fade both.
This hurt me to do, but it is a good matchup for Daniels, as much as I hate to say it.
I don't think it's that good of a matchup as you're making it out to be.
Look at the opponents they've played, Dylan.
They're going to get nothing going on the ground. This Bucs rush defense has been stout, negative .343 rush EPA weeks 10 through 16. Brian Robinson fumble. Oh, who are we going? Chris Rodriguez? Is that who we're going with? Austin Eckler? That's who we're relying as a back here for the Commanders. I love the Bucs here. This is a team.
Oh, no.
The Commanders saw Bucky 32.8% of snaps in week 1. Now he's playing over 60% of the snaps. Washington Commanders fans, Jaden Daniels, who's their coach again? It's a Quinn. Help me.
Dan Quinn.
Come on, you know Dan Quinn. You know Dairy Queen.
Get ready to learn Bucky Irving, buddy. That's all I got to say. This is Bucs. This is Bucs big. I am shocked you're taking the Commanders here.
I have to. That Bucs defense is on fraud alert for me. All you have to do is look at the quarterbacks they've played. And Baker, you know what? Baker's been fine. He's also leads the league in picks.
What does the quarterbacks that they play have to do with their rush defense being so good the last 6 weeks?
I think Jaden Daniels is going to take over, and he's probably going to be the leading rusher for this team as well. I trust him on the ground, evading the blitz against the blitz-happy defense.
Yeah, he's going to be the leading rusher. All the running backs are awful. Brian Robinson can't hold on to the ball. You got Chris Rodriguez. Jaden Daniels is going to be the leading rusher.
I'm trusting him here. I can't believe I'm doing it, but after really looking into it.
I didn't want to do it. I did not want to do it.
Oh, no.
Bucs 5-star -3. I didn't want to do it.
You're being provoked.
I'm with you, Dylan. I'm with you,
Thank you, Ben. Ben, some are saying that we're the only 2 ball knowers on this show.
Carter, what do you think?
He's going Commanders for the bit now. He doesn't think the Commanders. He wants the show to be split.
No. I'm always honest with my pick. It's over. That's all I can say. It's over.
So he's abstaining. He's abstaining.
No, it's over. And
voting present.
You bet 5 guys you get anytime touchdowns, and I'm going to lose all of them somehow. But there's still going to be 70 points scored. If I took a side, I'm taking the Bucks, and I hate it.
Yeah, you
my
are.
God.
Yeah, you are. Connor
I
on
hate
an
it. I
island
hate it.
over there.
I hate it.
And I hate
every
this
bone in my
island.
body.
I hate this island. I've been trying to stink this island all season long, but here I am by myself.
I still remember that week 1 game. It was pitiful by Washington. And honestly, that score lied. That game was 37-7. And
I'm
Jayden
all
Daniels,
for pushing a narrative for week 1, Carter, but that was week 1.
I understand that. That's great. That's fine and all. But that's still in my brain of how much the Bucks exposed Jayden Daniels in that game. Look, first game as a rookie, and yeah, he still had 2 garbage rush touchdowns in that game at the very end. Whatever. But Dylan mentioned it. How on earth are the Commanders going to get going on the ground? And that's why I like the over, by the way, because this game's going to have to be played in the air.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's an interesting game because it's a matchup of 2 very offensive-heavy teams that have defenses that are struggling, but 2 head coaches that are very well-respected defensive minds. And in this one, something that I do think is relevant is that the Bucks are expecting Cade Otton back today, but not today, but this week. But they're also hoping that they'll have Jamel Dean, cornerback Jamel Dean,
Jamel Hill?
safety.
Oh,
George Taylor?
Jamel Dean, cornerback Jamel Dean, and safety Antoine Winfield. They hope will be back for this game, along with the fact that with the Bucks, I'm taking a quarterback that is more experienced in these spots and a better run game. I think the Bucks, with those 2 guys returning in the secondary, I do think that gives the Bucks defense an advantage over the Commanders defense. I think I trust the quarterback for the Bucks a little more, and I trust the run game more. So for that reason, I like the Bucks -3 here. It might be my favorite pick of the week.
Did you guys forget? Did you guys forget that the Bucks almost lost to Spencer Rattler in a meaningless game for the Saints? They were losing in the 4th quarter. How do you guys? This was 4 days ago.
Saints had nothing to lose.
Okay, that's your spin.
Bucks were playing scared.
I don't know if I don't know if I trust Baker over Jayden Daniels. That's my drawback of betting the Bucks here is look, Baker.
I don't think there's a massive advantage. I don't think.
But like
I don't think so
Baker,
either, Ben. I don't think so either.
Baker looked great in the playoffs last year and everything, but that Baker Mayfield that comes out and throws a Jake Delhomme type performance is in there, and it could come out in this game. And that's why you got to be very wary betting on either one of these teams in this spot. It really pains me that these 2 teams are playing because you're like, gosh, why couldn't...
Oh, me too. It pains me too, Carter.
Like, man, why couldn't the freaking Bucks be playing the Eagles? Because no, that's even worse because I would bet the Bucks against the Eagles. They have
no. It's Rams, Commanders, and Vikings, Bucks. I think that makes it easy for the 2 of you guys, I think.
Well, this matchup threw me for a loop because I came into this playoff picture and I was like, man, it's going to be great. I'm going to fade the Commanders, going to fade the NFC South winner. And here I am, stuck in a rock and a hard place.